So hello guys, for today's video we will be talking about God of High School. Wait, no, not the anime. No, the anime. You get the fuck out. You get the fuck. Guys, please stay a second with me. Okay, so we are back now. So we will be talking about the webtoon of God of High School, not the anime, because the anime is total trash in terms of the pacing. And so yeah, I don't wanna rant about the anime. I just fucking hate it so much. Oh my god, it's so bad. So I will be reviewing up to 150 chapter and I haven't read further yet, so I will not be going beyond that. There might be a little bit of spoilers here and there, so you have been warned, so watch on your own risk. So yeah. So how does God of High School start? It starts with they show us the main three characters and they get invited to the God of High School tournament, and here Devi has a reason to fight in it. The God of High School is basically they tell if you win the tournament we will complete one of your wish. So Devi has his friend dying that he wanna save. Mira has that sword art. Oh my god, not sword art online. Shit, man. Some things never leave you. So Mira has that sword, the sword style actually. Whatever, the sword art online. Please leave me the fuck alone, man. So yeah, and our main character Morijin is just a basic protagonist who loves to fight. So he doesn't have any reason or anything, but yeah, but. So we see that, and then there's a little bit of the three characters meet each other in an incident. The the tournament starts as per usual, and then we get to see other characters, like some are stepping soon, some will become relevant in the near future arcs. So the thing I will say, the first arc is pure martial arts, and I'm a martial art fan if it's done right. Like, if you have watched my Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple, I love that anime because of the comedy and especially how much they put research into the martial art. So the first arc of God of High School has a lot of love for the martial arts forms. So there's the sword style of Mira, the karate of Devi, and then I think there's something I forgot what is Mori style called, and then we have wrestling, then we have Brazilian jiu-jitsu, then we have a pure guy. There's a lot of martial art forms which you will love. If you are a martial art fan, this is a pure take. And I will tell you one thing right now, guys. I am not one of those guys who likes to read manga or webtoon of the stuff which has fights, but this webtoon fights are so well done. For some reason I feel more hype in this compared to the anime, even though the anime has the music and everything, like the movement, but for some reason the webtoon writer has done the art so well. It's so clean, see here the power, it's so good, and since it's colored, the visuals are like an anime for me. I know it's not moving, but it's really good. So the first arc is basically fight. It's just a first round fight, but after the first round, here comes a little bit of spoiler, guys. So yeah, skip 1-2 minutes of the video if you don't want to hear spoiler. So after winning the first arc, they are told by the commissioner of the tournament who are holding the tournament. They are told by them that you can get even greater power, which is God's borrowed power. And which is basically, guys, they say that they borrow God's power, but I will say it's just basically stand power from JoJo. It's nothing different from that, and God of High School is really inspired from a lot of Japanese animes. So if you see some references or you feel something is similar, definitely it is referenced. So yeah, it's not I will say God of High School is the most original created thing ever. They definitely reference it, but they do it in such a smart way that I really love it. So then the stand powers, but Mori as being the main character, he says, I don't want any god's power or anything. I can fight on my own. And then he gets his ass heated in the second round of tournament a lot of times. But then he wins also because he's the main character, guys. And one thing I forgot to tell you, the fights in this are so good. In the anime, I will bring the anime a lot of time. Whoever thinks the anime is a lot better than webtoon, fuck you. I like seriously mean it, fuck you, dude. Like this, you are literally shit for liking the anime. Like you can like it, but if you say it's the greatest thing created ever, like literally fuck you, man. Just read the webtoon. And so yeah, that's my rant about it. So the fights are like 2-3 chapters long, and the fights are like I said, it's so well done that I love to see it. In the anime, it's just 2-3 minutes of fight, at max 5 minutes. Like really, in a battle show, you wanna see a 5-minute fight? Are you kidding me, man? Like seriously? Like I wanna see fights, but I don't wanna see like 5 minutes fight. It's not One Punch Man where like he punches one and then it ends. If you read the actual webtoon, there are fights. They are amazing. Like you will love them. Like the pure martial art form is just like so, I can appreciate it so much, like the different style and stuff. But since the pure martial arts now has the stand power, or the god's borrowed power, whatever you want to call it, I will call it stands power. So now they have it. So the second arc is basically the struggle. There are some character development here and there between the first arc and second arc. New characters get introduced. There are many OP characters. Like it gets really interesting. The fights gets even better. Like it's so hype. Like when you read it, you are just keep reading. I haven't read further like 150 chapters, guys. But when I started reading it, I read the 150 chapters in like 2 days. So you see how much I got addicted to it when I don't like reading fight webtoon or manga. So that's how good it is coming from me. Like you can hate it, you can hate the webtoon. Like I don't say the story is super amazing or anything. The main purpose to read it is OPness, power, good power scaling and stuff. And now there's a big spoiler, guys. The second arc there's some shit going on. Like there are some more people beside the commission who are the villains. They want to they want a key. So there's a guy who has key. So he's a really amazing guy. He has one of the best art in this particular webtoon. And then there's a fight going on, and then Mori unleashes his real powers, which is called the Monkey King. And if you don't know about Monkey King, I think it's Monkey King is like a really powerful god or something in the Chinese mythology. There's a movie called Monkey King too. So we have saw there like how OP the Monkey King is, and it's fucking OP here too, guys. Like, oh man, like when I saw the Monkey King, I was like, damn, this is some hype. Like the anime like literally skips everything. So fuck the anime, man. I don't know why I'm keep bringing it. I just want to like shit on it so many times. Like it disappointed me on a different level and then we see amazing fights. So I have covered 2 arcs so till now. Then they go like underground. The whole city is like blasted and stuff. There's an amazing fight, guys. The shit goes from martial arts to supernatural fights. It's really amazing. Like I know it gets a little bit like confusing, like how things went from here and here, but since it's like a fight manga, I don't mind it. I read it for the openness. I wouldn't have mind if it stick to the martial art, but mixing the martial art and the supernatural fight is so amazing in this particular webtoon. So I really love that, like how they mix it up. It doesn't like make me feel that they killed the martial arts in this. So like yeah, it's really amazing how they handle. And after that, like Mori, there's a short arc I think where Mori's past is told, how his grandpa and Mori meets each other. So that's told in a short arc. That's really good arc. Like we see how OP Mori's grandpa is as a normal martial artist. Of course he doesn't have God's power or anything, but he's a fucking amazing guy when it comes to martial arts. Like he can blow off like a whole like a whole forest on his own by just punching. So that's how amazing he is. So after that, we go into the arc where Mori goes into the Monkey Land or Monkey Land, whatever you want to call it. He goes into a different area, and now he wants to know about his past. And now everyone, like the villain team, I forgot, they are some like God's messenger or something, they believe in that. Now they are after Mori's life and every supernatural. We get to meet like more gods from like the Chinese different mythologies. Like there's a Bull King, and she's so hot and cute. And we get some characters back from the first and the second arc. We get new characters. The story gets even better in my opinion. So up to 150, I left it in between. The fights were going amazing, but after that I left it, not because it got boring or anything. I just simply didn't have time. But just in case someone wanna read it, someone wanna give it a go, just read 10, like I think just 10-20 chapters would be enough to sell you on this. Like it isn't even 3 chapters, like the first 3 chapters you read it, you want to know what happens to the main character. Did they get their wish fulfilled or not? So that is the thing. And in this between, guys, in this 150 chapter span, many new characters, old characters get character development. Many are like aged totally. We don't see many of the characters again, but yes, it happens. Like it's a battle manga or webtoon, whatever you want to call it. But since like it gets even more OP'er, we get to see a war between gods and the mythology kings and queens. It just gets amazing and amazing. Like we get to see contracts, we get to see more people, the keys and stuff. Like it's just so hype and good. The fights, the art. There's I think I deleted it, but there's a certain panel where Mori is kicking and the one of the guy is like on his feet, and then Devi is doing some kind of beam and Mira is doing her sword art. That looks fucking amazing. Like when you see the art, you will be just sold on this as quick as possible. You will end up reading 100 chapters at the very least, and it gets good from the very beginning. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you, comment and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.